Good morning. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to what is sure to be a very exciting vlog. Like many people, I have been falling in love with and obsessing over the Go Clean Co. Instagram account. I will leave it linked below. If you want to go down a rabbit hole, there you go. There you go. Watch all of the highlights that she has saved on her account. Watch her stories every day. It's amazing. I am in love with her. Her personality kind of reminds me of me and Caitlin because she's blunt and she curses and she is just like very to the point. She doesn't sugarcoat anything and I really love that. So she has been teaching me a lot and I have done several of her cleaning tips and tricks and hacks. The first one was the laundry stripping, which is where you essentially throw your clean clothes into really hot water with a powdered solution mixed in. The powdered solution is a scoop of powdered Tide detergent. It has to be powdered. There's some kind of miracle ingredient in the powdered Tide that I guess is just life-changing. You can use powdered Tide for pretty much everything, and she does. She cleans everything with it, and I have been too, and it's wow, just chef's kiss. So you use powdered Tide, use a little bit of Borax and a little bit of like Arm & Hammer laundry washing powder. There's a difference between baking soda and the laundry soda. I will leave everything linked below. I'll leave the exact measurement that I used, but I ended up stripping a lot of our workout gear. So my Lululemon leggings, I had some shorts in the mix, and then a lot of Mike's things that he wears when he goes trail running. You're going to see the after results of this laundry stripping technique, which is known to get out excess oils from your body that your washing machine leaves behind, or dirt that your washing machine can't get to, hard water buildup, etc. It gets all of that out and it just like cleanses your clothes without stripping the dye from them. So don't think that what you're about to see is a dirty bathtub, or B, like clothing dye, because most of these fabrics are Under Armour fabrics and Lululemon fabrics. I worked at Under Armour for a very long time. I know that their clothes don't bleed. Very few of them do, if any. And my leggings are made from Luon, which also does not. You might know this, but Mike is a avid trail runner. That means there's a lot of mud and dirt involved in what he does. So even though we're washing his clothes and we think they're clean, I think this solution just like drew out all of the compacted ground in dirt and grime from like his socks and shorts and shirts and all of that. So, okay, so I saw her do the laundry stripping on Instagram and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I bought my supplies at Lowe's. They allow you to order online. I was gonna say you could find some of it on Amazon, but I highly doubt at this point that you can, because this woman has gone from like 20,000 followers to like 240,000 followers in just a few weeks. Good for her. I will show you what my dresser looks like as I finished it. I'm so happy with it. And okay, I guess I'm not wearing that today. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of cleaning and tidying and finally kind of getting things in their place in our house. We've been here for 4 years. Our bedroom has never looked how I wanted it to. I want it to be like an inviting sanctuary that's very bare. I don't like a lot of stuff sitting around. I'm not like a knickknacks person or anything like that, but I wanted everything to be cohesive and really tied together. So I feel like I've finally achieved that. I need to make a couple more edits, but for the most part, it's looking really great. So I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you our office, which I feel like you've probably never seen. That's where I am now. This is probably all you ever see of it. So I'm gonna do a little tour of that. This is just what I'm getting into right now. Like, some days I feel really motivated and I want to clean everything, including taking the screens out of our windows and cleaning the tracks. And then there are days where I just want to lay in bed. So I feel like I have to kind of take advantage of those days when I'm feeling a lot of motivation and willpower, and that's what I did over the weekend. Mike has also been tackling a really big monster project, which is completely scrubbing our entire deck, including all of the stairs and posts, because he's getting ready to stain it. I'm going to show you a little before and after of that, because that was a mammoth project and I'm so happy that he's been able to do it. I think those are all the disclaimers that I had. My hands are drier than they've ever been. I think a lot of it has to do with all the cleaning that I'm doing. In other news, I'm trying to figure out a way that Caitlin and I can go live simultaneously on our YouTube channel. If that's something you'd be interested in, leave a thumbs up or a comment. We miss filming videos together, but right now we just can't. We cannot risk it, and we're doing the best that we can. So if you have any suggestions or just, you know, general comments, leave them below. We read all of them. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope that you guys are doing well, taking care of yourselves, mind, body, soul. Speaking of mind, I have my telehealth therapy appointment tonight. I've cut back to every other week because I feel like, I don't know, it's just, there's not a whole lot of therapy my therapist can do related to like trauma and stuff, which is what we were getting into before this isolation period went into effect. So we just check in every other week, and that's been working for me. I feel like I've had to put other things on hold, like things we were just starting to really work through, but that's okay. We will get back to it and everything will work itself out. I'm not worried about it. If you have the option to do telehealth appointments through with your therapist, if you do see someone, I highly recommend it. Sometimes it's just nice to like vent about how much this sucks to someone who's not going to judge you. Like I could do that to Mike, but we're spending 24/7 together, and I really don't want to unload all my word vomit on him all of the time. I've gotten some fun stuff in the mail, which I will show you in this vlog. The Sephora sale happened and I placed an order for Skin Store because they were doing 30% off, and there were some facial sunscreen products that I wanted. Okay, I feel like I've done way too much chatting. As you can tell, it's just Mike and the dog that really gets the brunt of it. I have a lot to say, and I'm hopeful that you're listening. I'm listening. This is Dr. Fraser Crane. So in the words of the Bushes commercial, roll that beautiful bean footage, go look at some of my cleaning stuff, and I've got like a fun little Sephora haul in there for you too at the end. Yeah, cheers. Hope you guys are having a great one, and I will see you soon. All of this darkness that you see is built up laundry detergent, hard water, dirt, body oils that just never came out of your clothes. And these are all clean clothes. These were all pulled out of our clean dresser drawers, and I put them right in the hottest water that would come out of my bathtub. To that water, I added a 1/4 cup of Borax. I also added a 1/4 cup of the Arm & Hammer washing powder, which I found at Lowe's, and a full scoop of powdered Tide detergent. It has to be powdered Tide. She uses powdered Tide detergent for pretty much every freaking thing in her life, and her house is super clean and sparkling, and I feel like it's a, you know, a budget friendly item because a big thing of Tide cost me $13, and I feel like I'm gonna be able to clean a lot of things in here. So this has been soaking for 2 hours. It's just purely disgusting. I can't even believe that this worked. I was a doubter. I thought, oh my god, it's never gonna look like hers. I'm pretty sure I surpassed hers. So after you let this sit for 4 to 6 hours, you just put all of the damp garments into your washing machine and wash it as normal. I find this so oddly satisfying. It's just so satisfying. And here is the final. Here's Mike's expression.
Wow.
Isn't that
nasty?
Foul.
That's bad.
It's so disgusting. It looks like we just, like, yeah, we went mudding and then we came home.
I think those rings came off my nipples yet.
Rings? Nipple?
I had nipple rings because I wore something that stained the shirt.
Here is how the nightstand turned out. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks great. I got a different lampshade. I brought one of my snake plants up here. We got new bedding to kind of help brighten the room a bit. So for the first few days after it was done, when we had the drawers in, I let them all sit open like this so that the paint under here and this paint wouldn't fuse together. And as you can see, everything is fine now. So yeah, I'm so happy. I think it looks great. Again, the color is Naval by Sherwin-Williams. This bedding is by Mary Mecco, and I bought it from Belk. And I just loved how vibrant it was. And Mike doesn't care. He's not one of those guys who's like, oh, there's coral on my bed, I can't sleep in it. And then this pillow I actually just bought on a whim without matching it from Target. And I like the little tassels. I think it's cute. So this room is coming together slowly but surely. The rug is a jute rug from Target. I wouldn't recommend it because if you have a dog and they throw up on it, it will just get ground into the jute material and you can't get it out. So this is something that will replace sometime. It's just not a priority right now. Okay, we're back to my really loud bathroom. Our shower actually has a window in it, which is nice, but also it's, you know, just another area that really collects a lot of dirt and grime, even though you scrub that away. So I'm gonna try the Tide trick up here. I'm also going to use it on our grout. So as you can see, like some of it looks fine, but then there you can tell that we have hard water. So here are all the before shots. Try to polish that up a little bit. Definitely want to clean this ledge. So I'm going to fill this tub with the hottest water that I can get. I want it to cover the jets, and then I will throw the dishwasher pods in. I'm using Finish, so I have 5 here. I'm just going to dump them in, turn the jets on for 20 minutes, and then we will clean the tub as normal when all of that is over. Okay, the tub has been filled with really hot water. I threw in my 5 dishwasher tabs. And I had a little catastrophe in the beginning because I didn't have this one pointing downward, and so it was shooting up and just shot water everywhere. But this will run for 20 minutes. I can already tell that that water is effing nasty. Now we're cooking with gas. The red tinge is from the center portion of those tabs, so I'm not concerned about that. But here's some of the residual dirt and grime left behind. Now I am going to work from the top down, and I'm going to clean the tile, the window, and then I will finish cleaning the tub. And for this, I am using 4 cups of warm water and 1 teaspoon of powdered Tide laundry detergent. I will switch between using scrub brushes and also like a microfiber rag. I ended up finding these little guys on Target's website. They were being clearanced out. The brand is OXO. I like that they're nice and small so I can clean the jets. And then this one has a pick on the end so you can like dig things out. So Mike is cleaning off our deck. This is the before. These are big stains left behind from those big planter tubs that have been here for years. Lots of green. And he's done this little section so far. Look at the difference. I can't believe that.
Yep.
I just whipped up my first ever batch of cold brew concentrate. So I did 1 cup of beans and 40 ounces of room temperature water. I had to split it up in between 2 jars because we just don't have one that's big enough right now. So we will see how they get on. I am gonna let them sit for at least 12 hours. You can do it for 6, but I like a stronger coffee. When this is ready, I'll put it through a sieve or a strainer, and I will mix half a cup of water, half a cup of the concentrate over some ice, and have some iced coffee. What? Whoa, Jesus. Okay. You're sassy. Good morning. My cold brew concentrates have been sitting for almost 24 hours at this point. It said to let them sit for 6 to 12, but I like my coffee dark and strong. So I'm going to strain it, and Mike had the genius idea to use our Chemex filters because we had a Chemex but it broke. We saved the filters. I don't know why. Got my mixture, I'm gonna pour it in. Oh, it's gonna take forever. I was just gonna use my sieve. I mean, I know I have nothing but time right now, but I ain't got time for that. So I have a very fine mesh sieve. Boom. Okay. I've tried this about 3 other ways and I finally realized what makes the most sense, and that is to just take my coffee concentrate mixture with the grounds, pour it into a French press, and I'm going to press it as if I would regular coffee, and that will contain all of the grounds. Using my noggin. Okay. There we go. The next part of this process is to take half a cup of my concentrate, half a cup of water, some ice and cream, and see if it tastes like iced coffee. This does not look Danielle approved. I think that's not right. It just tastes weak. I wonder how this tastes by itself. That's not good. Oh, it's so bitter when you drink it like that. Okay, let me add a little bit of cream. Maybe it's not a 50-50 ratio for someone like me. I like it a little stronger, so I'm gonna add a little bit of that. I don't fucking know. Tastes like water.
I'm good, thanks.
Well, that's a fail and a half. If you have a good cold brew recipe, let me know. Don't tell me to do 40 ounces of water and a cup of beans because it's not a good recipe. I'm gonna save it in the fridge and I'm just gonna cut it with a little bit of water instead of a lot of water. It might not be the best coffee, but 2 sips of it and I already feel nature calling. Recent developments in my life. I'm back on birth control. I'm on Yaz, which was my miracle pill when I was in high school and college, and then it was really doing bad things to a lot of people, so they had to pull it, and then they brought it back. So I'm trying it again. Because if I'm being completely honest, my periods have been disastrous. Bad, just not nice. And if I don't have to feel that way, I'm gonna try not to feel that way. I really hate the idea of taking them, but it's fine. Just trying it out. You can always stop. Don't leave any horror stories in the comments below, please. As promised, here is a very quick Sephora haul showing you some of the things I picked up during the VIB Rouge sale, VIB sale. I'm pretty sure it's still going on, at least for a couple of more days if you are VIB or Rouge. So if you haven't placed an order and there's something that you want to get, I think now's the time to do it. Everybody's budgets look a lot different right now, including ours, and I could justify these purchases because it is part of our job, and also because I take advantage of this sale twice a year. I don't really shop at Sephora many other times throughout the year because I usually go to Ulta or I try to find really good deals online. So I gave myself permission to treat myself to a few things that I've been wanting to try. I think this is a great time to stock up on some of your old favorites, or maybe even test out something that you've had your eye on for a while because you are getting the discount. Sephora is allowing you to make returns 30 days after they reopen their stores. So even if you bought something at the beginning of April and they don't open up until June, rest assured that if you didn't like something that you ordered online, you can still return it after that 30-day window. A lot of mine are repurchases, so it may not be that exciting. The first thing I got was the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Triple Detox Shampoo. This is my favorite clarifying shampoo. I use it about once every 2 weeks. I bought the big size because it was double the price for almost 5 times the amount of product. And so that to me was a really good deal. This was a purchase for Mike. It is the Jack Black Pure Clean Daily Facial Cleanser with aloe and sage leaf. He really likes this. This is a 2-in-1 facial cleanser because it does have witch hazel in there that acts as a bit of an astringent or toner. Mike doesn't really have a skincare routine at all, so if I can get him to wash his face and moisturize, I feel like I'm doing good. I restocked one of my favorite dry shampoos, which is the Moroccan Oil dry shampoo for all hair types. I got the light tones. They do make one for darker hair. I could probably get away with that now since my roots are very much grown in. This has a little bit of a violet tint, not violet, but like lavender tint to kind of help combat any of the brassy tones that you have. It does not make your hair purple, but it does make your hair feel very clean without feeling tacky like some dry shampoos can do. So that was a fun one for me. Also restocked my favorite facial cleanser, Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I've used for years. I don't see the need to change it up because I'm so happy with it. I also picked up another Origins product, the Clear Improvement Charcoal Honey Mask to purify and nourish. I've really been loving a lot of Origins masks. In fact, a lot of the masks you see me wear in this vlog or previous vlogs have been Origins. This one really caught my eye because the reviews were really great, and also because I like charcoal for purifying my skin, but I also feel like I err on the side of dryness, and so I like the fact that this has honey in there to kind of combat that. I did use this last night. It was lovely. Another repurchase, this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I have the shade Ethereal Light, which I really like for brightening under my eyes, but this is the shade Dim Light, which is a bit more of a peachy tone that I would use all over my face. Beautiful setting powders. You can wear them alone or over top of makeup. Doesn't really make it look like you're wearing makeup, but it does a really nice job of blurring and smoothing your skin. They're expensive, but I really do love them. To me, this was the splurgiest item that I got because I would never really allow myself to spend this kind of money on a body cream, but again, sometimes you just need to pick yourself up, and a really good mood booster for me are scents. And it could be a candle that I light, it could be a lotion that I put on, or a perfume that I spray. And I had a sample of the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. I loved it, I rationed it. It's just a smell that is very sensual to me, but also intoxicating. I love it so much. It's, it's just so good. It's like a warm pistachio / burnt brown sugar scent. It feels beautiful on the skin. It does layer really nicely with other perfumes that you might spray on top of it. It lasts a really long time. I feel like it soaks in nicely, but like I can feel the effects for a long time. It is a pricey product, but I have a few Sol de Janeiro products and I've never been disappointed with them. This to me was like a gift to myself, and I'm so happy to have it in my life. One more repurchase. This is the RMS Beauty Magic Luminizer. This is a cream highlighter. I really love wearing cream products as the weather warms up. I just think they look really beautiful on the skin. I have had this product in the past in the shade Living Luminizer. That was nice, but it was a little bit icy for me and a little bit more on the natural side. This shade Magic Luminizer is a little bit more of a gold champagne color. I swatched it on my hand the other day when I got it in the mail. It's gorgeous. I cannot wait to wear this. It's very travel friendly. It's nice and tiny. It's not going to spill because it is a cream product. The RMS products are just really gorgeous. Something that I would consider adding more of to my collection when I'm running low on other things. And the last thing I got from Sephora, this was like one of the only things that I got that was new for me that I had been wanting to try. And I actually purchased 2 shades of the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I have the shades L6 and LM9. I think L6 is perfect for me right now, and I think LM9 would be better for me if I had a little bit of a tan. I did try this on a spot today, and like just one spot over here, and it was a dream, just as I suspected. I saw Alana Davison try this and her skin looked beautiful. I've always wanted to try a Pat McGrath product because her eyeshadows and her lipsticks always look so gorgeous. So I'm giving the concealer a go. I haven't tried it under my eyes, When I did swatch it on my hand, it was a very full coverage. It says that it is weightless, full coverage, high performance, runway tested, and mother approved. So if you're looking for a weightless, high coverage concealer, I think this could be a great option for you. Really nice shade range. So I am VIB Rouge because Caitlin and I have put all of our eggs in one basket, and we share a Sephora account so that we could get the Rouge status together. There's a sneaky trick if you want to try to cheat the system a little. You didn't hear it from me. So we were able to get 20% off all of this. We're going to do a little bit more of an in-depth haul slash hopefully mini review on I think a live Instagram. And be sure you're following us on Instagram at Our Time of the Month so you never miss out on new videos there too. Caitlin has an equally impressive haul, and I can't wait to see her stuff too. So that was what I got at Sephora. I did save 20%. It was a lot of stuff. I know that that is not a necessity right now. Please don't look at this as a I'm telling you to buy all these things kind of thing. I'm just sharing with you what I bought. You know, everybody's budget, as I said, looks different right now. So you do what you're comfortable with and what your wallet will allow. And then I just threw these in here because it was another purchase that I made around the same time. SkinStore.com actually advertised a 30% off sale, and they sell color science products. Caitlin had been using and really loving the Brush On sunscreen that is like a translucent powder. So she used that last year and really liked it, and we had both seen this product in action at our doctor's office, and it is the Color Science Sun Forgettable Total Protection Body Shield in the bronze shade. This is SPF 50. It is a 100% mineral sunscreen, and although this is a body sunscreen, I wouldn't use it all over my body because of the bronze tint. I got this specifically for if I'm wearing a sleeveless top or a low-cut blouse that maybe I want to kind of warm up my skin a little bit and still get some sun protection. I would use it in that instance. It is a beautiful color. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but it does have a little bit of coverage, so it does a really nice job of evening out your skin tone. I haven't tried this one since I bought it, but I did try it at our doctor's office last year, and I was hooked immediately. And the reason I bought it is because it came as a duo with the matching face product. Again, SPF 50, 100% mineral sunscreen. My skin reacts well to that, and alone I think these products are quite pricey. Together they were sold at a discount, and then I got that extra 30% off, so I felt like it was a worthy investment, especially since it is about to be May. It's gonna be May, and I know I'll be out in the sun a little bit more. This is 1.8 fluid ounces. That is significantly more product than I typically receive in other facial tinted moisturizers that I have with SPF. For instance, my Bare Minerals one is 1.1 ounces, and it's in the $30 range. I think this is in the $40 to $50 range. So, I mean, ounce per ounce, dollar per dollar, I feel like it's very comparable. Again, this is in the bronze shade. If you don't want the bronzing capabilities, they make it without it. I just was looking for something that might kind of warm up my skin a little bit on days when I didn't want to wear makeup. This one does have quite a bronze color, as you can hopefully see on my hand. I don't know, you're kind of far away. But I feel like when you blend it in, you can barely tell that there's any color there. It feels really nice to the skin, to the touch. I would say that it is a natural finish. It's not very dewy. It doesn't feel matte. So I'm very excited to put these to the test. So again, that was just a real quick roundup. Caitlin and I will do a little bit more of an in-depth discussion about these on our Instagram. So again, don't forget to follow us there. I hope you guys are having a great day. If there's anything here that you would like to see a review of or a demo of, please leave it in a comment below. We'll try to get around to it. And for today's fun comment, if you made it to the end of the video, leave below something that you've recently been reading or watching that you think other people would enjoy. I feel like I keep seeing online people asking for Netflix recommendations, and I'm also curious about that. We don't really watch a whole lot of Netflix, but definitely more now than ever before. And then reading, if you've read anything really great, leave that in a comment too. You know, I'm a pretty voracious reader. I'm about to finish this book here, which is called The Confession Club by Elizabeth Berg. It's a very quick read. It's cute. It's not like profound or life-changing or anything like that, but it has been entertaining. I read like 50 or 60 pages in the bath yesterday, so it does go nice and quick, and I think I'll probably finish it tonight. But yeah, leave your suggestions below. I'm sure others would be grateful for that too. Hope you're taking care of yourselves, and we will see you soon. Bye.